Okay, I'm going to go over CloudCMA and how to make a report that is very effective for your buyer and seller. By just going through here, running a report, and sending it over to them, you're doing a very disservice to them. So I want to show you how to really analyze it and make a CMA report that actually makes sense. So you're going to come in here and press CMA report, create CMA report. You can put the address in there as the name of the report or your client. It's going to pull up the address, which pops in the information. You're going to look on Zillow, make sure it's correct. I know that this is incorrect, so I throw the actual square footage. It looks like it must have been added later. It's a 3-2, and you can choose here if it's a different, like a condo or a duplex, things like that. This is just a residential. So then this is the basic. You can just do the basic here just to get a quick understanding. You can sign a contact though. You can do private notes, things like that. But you are going to set it up for 10 listings. You could do more, and within the year. You could also do 6 months. Will give you more accurate for the property. But I'm going to come in here. This is working with a buyer and what we're looking for. So right now, we could go ahead and look at the right side here where it says that you're low, medium, average. You can kind of see here what this is going to pop out here. Now, we could go say average 293. And we could put this number in here, 293, 590. Because that's the average. We could say that's what this property is worth. We could press custom report, and that's what a typical agent would do. Absolutely not. So what we're going to do is we're going to analyze this a little bit. You can look in here and you can kind of see, well, this road over here with the 100, that one's kind of a not so good area anyways. That was also in a condo. So let's go ahead and look in here. Let's see what we find. We see here, these are basically in the right area. Maybe Jackson's a little more, so take that into account. It's a little bit higher area. So you can kind of look at this so you can knock things out. So now we're going to come in here and we're going to say, well, 158, that's pretty low. I wonder why. Well, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So we don't have to use a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You want to be using 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This one's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, so I'm going to knock that one off too. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, knock it off. This one's 3-bedroom, 3-bath. I can make an adjustment on that though. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. I could make an adjustment if I need to, so I'll add that in there. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, perfect. So we'll keep those, but these are only active. It's better to have closed. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. These are 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Probably very, it's not really. I was thinking maybe it was updated. Has a pool though, so that's where that one is. Yours has a pool, so we'll keep that in there. And it looks like all the other ones are not really fitting. I'd like to see any, let's see, pending. No, that's about it. That's what we got here. So we'll keep all this, and now you can see over to the right that it changed the average already. So that's interesting. But let's go take a look at what's going, wow, that's a house. So we can look in here, wow, that's way outdated. So your house is going to be much more than what this is worth. That's an interesting home. Okay, so what you'd want to do is you say, okay, well, this house is very outdated, and needs rehab. And you can look further into the pictures and the description and stuff, but I would say at least probably, I'd say $50,000 worth of rehab. So that increases the value, and it'll increase the value of your home now, the average, because you're reducing, you're saying how much the difference would be. I'd look in here, call the investors, things like that. So complete this renovation as a 5.3 with a smaller neighborhood comp sold for over 800,000. So that's interesting. So make sure it works. So now you can see right here that the adjusted value is 425. Come in here, we take a look. Let's see, that was nice with a pool. That's good. And just looking at the house here, go through it, make sure it fits what you're looking for. This is a townhome, so it's not really a single family residence that you have. So it's a community pool. So I could make that adjustment again. So it could definitely come up a little more. So we can keep playing with the numbers on here, but it is an end unit. It's very nice. It's updated, so it's pretty similar to the house you're looking at. As we go through here, let me see what this is. Typical home, nice, newly updated. Yours has a pool, so pretty consistent. So that's pretty similar. And I'm just doing this really fast, but really look into these. Really do your buyer seller support by looking through, making sure that this fits and it's very accurate to what, or close to the comp of your current house. So let's see here. That's a nice one. Townhome again, but very nice looking. Association fees $330 a month, so that adds to the price. So you can definitely make adjustments in here as you go through. But let's just say $381, and I believe that's close to what they have it listed. So it's very close to what they're looking for. However, the home that you're looking for has a few extra things that need to be fixed, so you could definitely do a lower offer than that. And things are not selling as easy as they were before, as you can see in this comp. You can see the ones that closed, 375, 310, 340. But the ones down here that are listed, almost 400, 450, which is probably skewing your results here. So you could potentially, another adjustment you could do is you come in here and say 10% lower for current market. That's kind of where you're selling, because that one is that one's still on the market. So you can do that too, just to kind of give them a better understanding on where to present this. So I'd say the value of this home as a closed home would be more like 361, considering that you are in a market that's a little bit lower, and the other ones are townhomes, updated, things like that. So this is very subjective, and that's what this is supposed to be, to analyze it for your customer. So let's customize it, and then we're going to come through here, and this is where you really want to look at, you have a cover letter. If this is your own, if you're using the company's, then definitely don't change anything. But you can add your company, your agent resume and info about the company, the software website. And then what you're going to do is press publish. And in here, you're going to see these things on the left. You're going to have, you can either copy the PDF link or copy the live link. I usually copy the live link and send them a PDF attached to the email, and then also a live link, so they can take a look at it. And the difference is this is the PDF, and it goes through this, goes through your resume, everything like that, and then it goes into the properties. However, if you do the live link, it takes you right to the buttons, so you can use these buttons to go directly to the section that you want to look at. Comps, average price, things like that. So that's how you use CloudCMA, and hope this helps.